Good morning, ladies. I wanted to hop on here real quick and do a quick hack for you. I know a lot of you guys are starting to get your makeup and you're really excited. So I just wanted to do another video tutorial for you. I'm just going to do your basic 4 that everybody's getting, but I am having a rough skin day. So I have kind of been picking at some spots on my face, which I shouldn't be, I know. And so I'm gonna highlight another one of our brushes. This is the Buffy brush. This is the brush you wanna go with if you need full coverage, because the bristles are a lot denser and they give you a much smoother, fuller coverage look. So I'm gonna get started. Because I'm having some spots, some breakout, like a little breakout area right here, what I do is I take one of my fingers and I dip into my main highlight and I just kind of spot treat. So I just tap over top of those rough areas. I think that's about the only spot I got right now. And then I am going to dip in with my bigger end of my Buffy brush. All I do is tap, tap, tap. And I start in with my coverage.
I thought you said you were gonna get your clothes on.
I am, honey. So I'm going in my beard zone. So if I was a guy, this is where my, stop, please. This is where my beard would grow. And then I'm going on my forehead. So this Buffy brush definitely gives you that full coverage look. The 30-second hack brush is a great brush to start out with, but if you're somebody who has like acne scars or a lot of sunspots or anything like that, the Buffy brush is where it's at for you guys. Okay, so I've got my main highlight on. I'm gonna use the smaller end of my Buffy brush now and dip into my brightening highlights. So this just brings the light to the front of your face. I go under my eyes. And then I like to go up my nose and a little bit up my forehead, and I just kind of blend it out. I use like the stipple method, so it blends nicely. And then I do a little bit of brightening in the middle of my chin.
I don't want that to go.
And then the next thing you're gonna do is dip into your contour. So here's my contour. Grab one end of your brush and just kind of pinch it a little bit. And then give yourself a little shadow. Sorry about my girls. I have a 5-year-old who is terrified of going to the doctor. Go at the top of your forehead. I have a 5-year-old who's terrified of going to the doctor. She was an ear infection kid, like chronic her whole life. And so she got immune to a lot of the antibiotics. So we had to start like Rocephin shots of antibiotics. So now she has a legit irrational fear. So I went down the sides of my nose to contour my nose. And I'm going along my jawline. Well, she has kindergarten boosters today. And she doesn't know it. She thinks she's just going for her hearing test, but she's been crying about it for about the last week. So I put a line of contour along my jawline like this, and then I'm dragging it down to put the shadow on my neck. So it makes, look how much more defined my chin looks. I'm always amazed by this. So now I'm gonna blend in my contours. So my cheekbone lines, I just drag my brush back and forth at first to blend it out a little bit, and then I circle, and then I drag up. So you want to drag it up because you want that shadow to stay right where it's at. You don't want it to go down lower on your face. So again, lines, and then I circle, and then I drag it up. The nose, I try to just blend it out and drag it out a little bit to blend it in a little with my brightening highlight. And then my forehead, I drag down and kind of circle around. Okay, and so you just blend as much or as little as you need to. And then last but not least is the lip and cheek, ladies. So I will dip in today. I never go with lighter pinks on my cheeks really, so I'll dip into a lighter pink. I'm gonna go into Cindy. This right here is Cindy, in case you've been wondering. Let's see what it looks like on me. So on me, this is gonna be subtle because I am one of the darker colors that we have. So I'm just circling around. So I put my lip and cheek right above the shadow line that we created. And then you can also like go ahead and put it on your lips. I'm gonna pick a different color. I'm going with Sunshine State. I don't do light pinks on my lips. Makes me look like a corpse. Ooh, that's I actually have never put that on my lips before. I always go darker. That's really pretty. It's got it's Sunshine State. It's one of our limited edition lip and cheeks. And it's got some sparkles in it. It's really pretty. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so last thing I do, after I've got all 4 of my things done, I just go in and blend a little bit. So I shut my eyes and I just circle everything around. You can do this with your 30-second hack brush. You can do this with your B-squared brush, which is blush and bronzer. And you can do this with your Buffy, whatever brush you're using to apply. When you are done, you can go in and blend a little bit. So there, today I just went with a very natural look. I've got a little bit of Cindy on my cheeks. I've got Sunshine State on my lips. And I am ready to take my 5-year-old to the doctor. Well, thanks for joining in. I hope you learned a little bit. Thanks, ladies.